Ladies and gentlemen, sons and daughters, friends and family, welcome.
Lend me your ears.
Welcome to the final act of the wild, wonderful Wiese Harder Wedding Week. How have you guys enjoyed it so far? So back in the old days, before the internet, people actually had to date in person. And they went to dating agencies and signed up and filled out little questionnaires. This was back before the days of eHarmony or Match.com or Tinder or any of that stuff. You actually had to go and meet someone in person. Bad joke, sorry. So,
Thank you.
this one lady went and talked to this receptionist. And she said, what I really want is I want someone who's going to teach me how to dance, who looks good, who is entertaining, is worldly, who is sporty. And when I'm tired of them, they're willing to be quiet, and when I really want them around, they're constantly chatty. And they need to be entertaining and humorous. And so the woman says, you know, I've got just what you need. It's called a TV. So Barb and I and a bunch of these clans were off in Switzerland recently. And I learned something really interesting as we were driving around Switzerland. We had 3 separate teams. Now Mary and I were team 1. And we had Forrest, and I think we even had Reagan down there at the end. And it was our goal as team 1 to be in 3rd position. For some reason, we were in 3rd place. We were told to stay in 3rd place and pick up any stragglers. But we had this policeman pull up behind us when we were in a tunnel and flash his lights, telling us to go faster. So I ended up zooming around the next team. Team Ausfahrt. Team Ausfahrt. Now, Team Ausfahrt might sound a little scatological, but Ausfahrt in Germany just means exit. So it's really a real word. And this will come in handy later, because as we went by Team Ausfahrt, my wife looks on over and goes like this. Now, I don't know what that means. I turned to Mary and said, does she really want us to kill ourselves? We figured we were supposed to stay in 3rd position. They were pissed that we were passing them. So we go on, and we can't seem to find anyone. We're on our way to, what is it, Engelberg? I pronounced that correctly. And then we get this phone call after about 40 minutes, and I get it from Kiefer. I don't get it from my wife. I get it from Kiefer, and he says, well, Erik, I want you to know they're stuck in a tunnel. They're okay. The policemen are with them. The car's not working. And I said, oh, that's what that meant. I didn't know. And I said, well, why didn't they call me? And I think you said, well, like maybe they wanted someone dependable, Erik. But I will handle it, Kiefer said. So Kiefer said, don't worry, you're further away than I am. I'll go back, I'll take care of the situation. And I looked over at Mary and said, all right, free time. Kiefer's taking care of it. So we went and we found this gondola that had some instructions in German that said, go ahead and push these 2 buttons and close the door, and it'll take you all the way up the hill. And we translated it. Mary had her Google translator, and so we had some fun doing some exploring so that we could pave the way, and we could later have everyone enjoy this experience when they joined us later. And it occurred to me that we now had a team of people that we could rely on. A complete team, the Kiefer team, the Jessica Kiefer team, who we could rely on to go and take care of problems. And he showed that he's dependable because he also brought along a camera that worked. I brought along my GoPro, and it didn't have a self-timing feature. So every time I had to go into burst mode and sprint to stand in front, and it only took three seconds of photos. So I have a whole bunch of photos of my rear end as I'm going like this to try and get in the picture, and thank God Kiefer brought a camera that actually worked. So I have to congratulate Team Kiefer over there for their competence and ability. Good job, guys. I appreciate having you along. And let me tell you something else that's really neat. She planned this entire event.
Thank you, Jessica.
Planned the entire thing. She came here a year early. She tried out every restaurant on the island in order to find the very best one to have this meal. And I just have to tell you, it's so nice to have them around, both helping me at work and being able to socialize and being related to me. It really makes me feel good. I appreciate having you guys around. Thank you very much. You're a great foil to my wife. You know, I married Miss Wright, just like Kiefer, I'm sure will tell you, you married Miss Wright. Miss Wright. It was only later I found out her first name was Always. I'm going to get to the toast, too. I knew you'd tell me that. So, Jessica, I have a little bit of advice for you. I want you to remember that a successful marriage means a married woman, should always forgive her husband when she has made a mistake. Very important. Very important to forgive your husband. And Kiefer, I have a little bit of wise advice for you, if I can remember it. I have found that the successful marriage is the one in which the man always gets the last word. And not only the last word, but the last two words. As long as those two words are, yes, dear. So thanks for joining the family. It's a pleasure to have you. I did not lose a daughter. I gained a son. Here's to Kiefer and Jessica.